So, welcome to my channel. Today I will be cooking vegetable stir fry. So these are the following ingredients I'll be using. I'm using some rice sticks, which I picked up from the Chinese shop again, some vegetable stock and some soy sauce, and these are my vegetable already cooked. Just beside there is a cube of garlic and a cube of ginger, which is frozen, so I'll be adding that to my dish. We've got carrots, we've got garlic, sweet peppers, yellow, red sweet peppers, red onions, a bit of broccoli and some mushrooms, and then I've got some cabbage also cut up. So what I'm gonna start to do is just pre-soak the rice sticks, just so that when they all go in, they can all cook together. Okay, these are my rice sticks. I've just soaked in a bit of hot water just to get them a bit softer, and then I'm just gonna put the fire on to the pot and we're gonna start cooking. So this is my soy sauce and a bit of coconut oil, all been fried up together, and I'm just gonna add the other ingredients in there. So we're gonna get our onion in there and just add that and let that simmer. In fact, I'll be just adding everything as we go along. I've added everything into my stir fry, and I'm just going to mix it all together and get that frying. Yeah, so yeah, and then what you can do is just add, you know, sort of seasoning to taste. You don't want it too salty, so it's best to try it as you go along. But yes, this will be my vegetable stir fry, and this is quite a healthy dish. So today's Friday. It's not a real tradition to cook really heavy food. It's normally light, but today I've just decided to experiment with these different vegetables that I add in the fridge, and just mix them all together, and you know, look how colorful that is, just to get yeah, a meal. Yeah, so stay tuned. There you have the vegetable stir fry all mixed together, and I've just added a bit of powdered garlic and, you know, some Chinese salt and chili pepper, a little bit more soy sauce, and just mix it around. A bit of pepper just to taste, and yeah, just leave that on a low flame to simmer now. And that's a quick dish. Will be ready in about 5 minutes. So today I've got some chicken here. I'm going to be experimenting. I'm going to just wash my chicken with some vinegar, and yes, stay tuned. I will let you know what I'm doing with this chicken shortly. My chicken all cut in 2 pieces, and I'll be using today a butter chicken sauce. And yeah, so I'll be putting my normal seasoning as usual on there. So I'll be cutting up some onions and stuff, which I've got prepared over here, and you know, and then we'll marinate that, but I'll keep you posted as we go along. So I'm just prepping my chicken at the moment. I've just put some black pepper, some Chinese salt, chili pepper and salt, mixed herb, garlic, and a bit of all-purpose the old Maggi seasoning. And to be fair, guys, there's no sort of measurement I've used. I've just sort of sprinkled a bit of everything. Just, you know, just be mindful of the amount of meat that you're using. I've got about 8 pieces in there, so, and they're quite small. So what we do, we just get them all together, marinate, make sure it's all mixed together, and I'll do all that. Yeah, so unfortunately I kind of taste as I go along, Yes, some people may say raw meat and stuff, but you know, I do taste it as I go along. And if I need to add something in at the end, I will. If I need to subtract something, I can. So yes, I do all that just to get the dish to the taste that I require. So this is my stir fry all ready to serve. I must say it's not too salty, it's not too fresh, it's just right. And yes, even someone with high blood pressure would be able to eat this and not feel that it's going to impact their blood pressure, as it's, you know, a balanced you know, taste. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. And if you want to see any more dishes, just or anything else you want me to cook, just send me a message in my inbox or comments. Thank you very much. I've cut up all my seasoning that I'm going to use into my chicken, which I'm going to be doing a butter chicken based on the cooking sauce that I'm going to use. But as I said before, I've already pre-seasoned, put some powder seasoning of my own on there, and I'm just going to add the rest in there now. Okay, and then I'll just mix that all up, get it marinade. I'm putting a bit of mushroom as well. Yeah, so stay tuned and I will keep you posted. My chicken is all seasoned and ready to just marinate at this time. I've added a bit of paprika, that's why it's a bit you know, orangey yellow in color, and I've also added some Scotch bonnet pepper, the old Jamaican Scotch, very hot, but I've only added a small piece. Okay, and I will let that rest, and then the next stage I'll be putting it in the pot to brown and then cook down, and at the end I will add the butter sauce, the butter chicken sauce. That's right. Okay, I've added my chicken to the pot, which is now frying. It's browning on the one side. Once it's brown on that side, I will turn it over so that it can be fully browned, and then I will then add my seasoning, which I've cut up in with my chicken, with a bit of water just to let that cook down a bit, and then we'll add our butter chicken sauce. Just turned the chicken as the one side is brown, so the other side is browning now. I would say you need to keep a check on it. Yeah. So I've just put my butter sauce in, and I'm just cooking that up, making like a flavor, making it flavorful, and then I'm gonna add the chicken that's been browned in there with the other vegetable. So before I do that, I'm just gonna, yeah, this is what I'm doing now. Yes, with all my vegetable in there, and I'll just add a little bit of hot water to that just to get the excess seasoning out, and then put that in. Yep. And then just stir that all up, and yes, and let it simmer and all the flavors come together. Okay, and this is gonna be my butter sauce chicken. Put the chicken in, that's all cooking down now in the sauce. I've added a little taste. I've noted that it's a little bit tangy, so I've just added a teaspoon of sugar just to balance that taste. Now it's actually, you know, tasting much better, but yes, we'll get some reviews at the end. Okay, thank you. My butter sauce chicken is now finished. Obviously when it's starting to get thick and you can feel like the bottom is sticking, that's the time to turn it off. So there we go. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you for watching.